Hey everyone, Adam from Passable Media. Whoopsie, this one took a little while to get out. I've said it in a few places, but the changes to the workflow I've been using for 6 months has been weird. Heck, I'll be covering this week's episode tomorrow or the day after. I was definitely worried going into this episode that with a good Supergirl outing under our belts that Stargirl would, by default, be bad. But no, quite the contrary. Stargirl Season 2, Episode 8, Summer School Chapter 8 was a riot from start to finish. Well, a dark, gritty, depressing riot, but a riot nonetheless. Not to start right at the end or anything, but how adorable / soul-crushing was Grundy with his friend outburst. I certainly wasn't expecting that, especially after 10 minutes of thinking that Rick was going after Grundy wrongly, thinking he'd killed a girl, and naturally that Grundy wouldn't understand why it was happening. Honestly, just really, really well done. That and that scene with Rick and Grundy sharing food, double adorable. That said, Eclipso is really working on clearing out the JSA at a rate of knots, isn't he? And jail of all things, that's going to be a hard one to just walk away from. And smashing the hourglass, oh dear, that's him definitely off the team, unless of course the vapour from the remnants are enough to somehow give him an innate version of his abilities. I bet Courtney's starting to feel rather isolated and not quite so chipper right about now, especially with the best character in the show, Cosmo the Cosmic Staff, still feeling a little bit under the weather after its skirmish with Eclipso. Meanwhile, Beth. Dear Beth. Aside from a handful of character moments over the last 2 seasons, I've often felt that she's the weakest character of the group, both in terms of her, herself, and also her as Dr. Midnight 2.0. But this episode did a really good job of having her just digging her heels right in there and not taking any crap. I even thought, remembering that it's the CW and they don't usually handle this kind of thing very well, that making Eclipso just casually a massive racist was a nice touch. Obviously, race is probably pretty irrelevant to him and he's just trying to push Beth's buttons, but it was a good opportunity to give her a chance to show that she's got a real spine hidden away in there. But the discovery that the goggles allow her to see the truth, bypassing the fear visions outright, was unexpected and gives her a chance to really shine in the second half of the season. That kid, both of those kids actually, are such a creepy set of avatars for Eclipso to work through. I also cannot be the only one that saw Stripe's eyes glowing red when Courtney went to see Pat, and expected it to come to life and attack them in their own shared fear vision. The big question hanging over the episode is, was that icicle reformed freezing the window of the family home, or was it the beginnings of a vision for Mike and Beth? The same question we're still asking ourselves of Yolanda and her brainwave visions. Well, that's it for this astoundingly late review of Stargirl Season 2, Episode 8, Summer School Chapter 8. This will shock everyone, but the next episode is going to be Season 2, Episode 9, Summer School Chapter 9. Thank you for watching. I've been Adam from Passable Media. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.